Welcome back everyone, so sit tight because today I'm going to be giving you further opinion and comment on the Benhabib Rupert Lowe situation with Restore and Advance UK, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm backing Ben over Rupert. Do I support Rupert? Absolutely, of course I support Rupert. Rupert is a man of massive integrity. Rupert is a patriot. Rupert stands for everything that we all stand for. But there's a reason that I'm siding with Ben, and I'll tell you all about it later. Firstly, I want to discuss Lucy Connelly once again. I don't know why, but I think about Lucy every single day. Every day that I'm blessed with a fabulous life, enjoying the sun, enjoying my family, enjoying my freedom, I can't help but think about poor Lucy's situation, still rotting away in jail. Lucy's not enjoying the sun. Lucy's not able to enjoy her family. Lucy's not able to enjoy her freedom. And for what? I did a video yesterday about the 6 grooming gang members that have been released early from jail to go back into our communities amongst our women and children. These men should never ever have been released. They should have been in prison for the rest of their lives, let alone released early back into our communities. And the thing that I want to consider today with Lucy, before we get on to the Ben and Rupert situation, the thing that I need to ask you to consider today is the future for Lucy, the rest of her life, of which, God willing, there are many, many years once she's finally been freed. Now, as most of us will already know, Lucy, unfortunately, is a bereaved mother. She lost a child. And I don't understand what part of that the court didn't understand when sentencing Lucy. Lucy has already been punished beyond any parent's wildest imaginations in life. The PTSD, the trauma, the mental anguish that she must already be going through. And then on top of that, she's unfairly jailed for a seriously long period of time with an appeal also denied. Lucy must feel that the whole world is against her. But she'd be wrong, because I believe the vast majority of the UK stand with Lucy, have love and respect for Lucy, and will stick by her. But what happens when she comes out? What sort of support is she going to get? What sort of support is she going to need? She's going to suffer for the rest of her life. And that is something that the British people, the British state, the British government, and all these so-called do-gooders that say they care about human rights, it should haunt them until the day they die. Right, that's that out of the way. Ben and Rupert. Now, I did a video the other day saying that I was a little bit disappointed with Rupert Lowe, and a lot of people agreed with me, a lot of people didn't agree with me. I watched Andy the Gabby Cabby, a man who I have a lot of respect for. Again, look, we're all on the same bloody side. This is the problem. This is what I say. We are a bit like a Monty Python sketch.
Are you the Judean People's Front?
Fuck off.
What?
Judean People's Front. Well, the People's Front of Judea. Judean People's Front. Wankers.
Can I join your group?
Nah, piss off.
I didn't want to sell this stuff. It's only a job. I hate the Romans as much as anybody.
Are you sure?
Oh, dead sure. I hate the Romans already.
Listen, if you wanted to join the PFJ, you'd have to really hate the Romans.
I do.
Oh, yeah? How much?
A lot.
Right, you're in. Listen, the only people we hate more than the Romans are the fucking Judean People's Front.
And the Judean Popular People's Front.
Oh, yeah.
Split.
And the People's Front of Judea.
Yes.
What?
The People's Front of Judea. Splitters.
We're the People's Front of Judea.
Oh. I thought we were the Popular Front.
People's Front! Whatever happened to the Popular Front, eh? He's over there. Split up!
But here's the reason why I support Ben over Rupert. Now, as I said right at the start of the video, I support Rupert. I'll support anything that Rupert does, but do I think he's right? Not necessarily, and I think on this occasion he has it wrong. Yes, he's an MP, but he's one man. And look, one man can ruffle feathers in Parliament, sure, but will anyone listen? Rupert has set up a new movement. Like I said the other day, we already have a movement. The bottom line is, for me, I will support the man that can unite us all, because that is the key. All these new parties, new groups, new factions, new organisations, free speech unions, United Kingdom movements, all of it will only work to a certain degree until we unite, all of us. And I will support the person or the people that are willing, show willing, and try to unite. There's only two people out there in the public domain with any real influence. And I don't consider people like myself or any of the other YouTubers really of having real political influence. We have a say, but we don't really have any influence. The only two people with real influence that are attempting to unite everyone is Tommy and Benhabib. Now, for obvious reasons, a lot of people won't listen to Tommy. They won't unite. They won't have anything to do with him. We know that's wrong, but we know the situation. Ben is different. People will listen to Ben. He's given a platform regularly on GB News, on Talk TV, even on the mainstream media, the more mainstream media. Ben gets a shout. Unfortunately, right now, Tommy doesn't. Now, here's what I'm going to reveal. I don't speak for anyone other than myself. I don't speak for Tommy. I don't speak for Ben. I speak for myself. But I know Ben. And I know a bit about Rupert as well. And for me, I tell you now, I believe that Rupert is eyeing the leadership of the Conservative Party. I believe that Rupert wants an in with the Tories, with the Robert Jenricks of this world, etc., etc. Now, if you think that's a good thing and it could work, that's fine. Look, as I said, I don't really care who wins as long as it's us. What does that mean? I don't care who's in charge. Benhabib, Rupert Lowe, Tommy, Robert Jenrick. I don't really care. As long as ultimately we get our country back and we put our great nation back on a winning basis again, I don't care who leads it. I don't care who gets the credit. But we have to unite. I'm sick to death of saying it till I'm blue in the face. Tommy's willing to unite, Benny's willing to unite. Now, it's my understanding, and as I said, I must reiterate, I don't speak for anyone. I'm not anyone's mouthpiece. But it's my understanding that it's Rupert that didn't want to unite with Ben, not the other way round. That tells its own story for me. It's Rupert that hasn't engaged with the people in the way in which Ben has been willing. Ben has shown willing to unite and engage with people from all races, creeds, colours, religions, classes. That's most important, classes. Ben has shown willing, and Ben has shown that he's able to communicate and relate with and to the working class. And without the middle ground working class, you're going nowhere. I'm afraid, as much as I like him and as much as I support him, this is like a friendly piece of criticism for Rupert. This is constructive criticism. I don't know if he ever gets to see these videos, but Rupert, for me, you're not engaging enough with the working class. Yes, you've come out and you've given Tommy a little bit of backing. Get him next to you. Get him standing side by side to you. Then we see something different. Ben needs to do that as well. But I honestly think that might happen. The truth of the matter is, for both of these guys, until you recognise Tommy's work and give him the position and the recognition that he deserves, there's no unification. Everyone has to understand Tommy's popularity. Look, I was out in Benhabib the other night. I was out in Benhabib with Danny, and we was walking past the bar, and there was a group of lads in there singing Tommy's name. They weren't singing Keir Starmer's name. They weren't singing Rupert No's name. They weren't singing Ben's name. They're singing Tommy's name. Why? Because Tommy has the heart of the nation in his hands through his bravery and his work, and the fact that he's been subjected to so much unfairness. So the Rupert and Ben situation for me, and as I said again, I'll say it again, I'm nobody's mouthpiece, but it's Rupert who is failing to engage and failing to unite. Rupert, you cannot do it by yourself. If you want to be the next Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, you have to unite us all. That includes Ben, that includes Tommy, that includes UKIP, that includes everyone on the centre-right of politics and the centre of politics. You've got to be able to unite, Rupert. And I'm just not convinced that you can do it. I hope you can, I really, really do. I hope you can. I mean, look, people with better brains than me, people like Dan Wootton, appear to be backing Rupert. But even Dan, bless him, and I love Dan to bits, I think Dan is fantastic. But again, Dan, we already have a people's movement, mate. We don't need another one. We need to grow and build and unite the one we already have. The one that is organised and run by the United Kingdom's most popular working class hero. As much as people like Rupert, he's never, ever going to be more popular than Tommy. It's not going to happen. So where's the unification? I will support the people, the man, the organisation that is able to unite, because without unite, we just remain a Monty Python sketch.
Oh, I thought we were the Popular Front.
People's Front. Whatever happened to the Popular Front, eh? He's over there.
Split!